Hi everyone, my name is Nomkosi. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Notes from my pad. So what I have for you today is a letter that I want to share with you, which I received last week in my mailbox. It came late in the night, just as I was about to shut down my laptop. And then it came from a name that I didn't quite recognize. Because I only know one person by this name, and this person is my neighbor, like a young guy from my neighborhood. And yeah, we don't email, we chat when we see each other, so I didn't expect that it could have been him. But anyway, so I went on to read the email, and the email, it was addressed to, they addressed me as Prof. They said, "Good evening, Prof," which again is very weird if it was supposedly coming from this guy from the neighborhood, because I'm Nomkosi in the neighborhood as much as I'm Nomkosi in the YouTube channel, and I'm Nomkosi in many other places. But anyway, it says, "Good evening, Prof. I hope this email finds you well, and I hope that you're doing well." And then it says, "Apologies for the late email. Like I said, it came like 9:15 in the night. It has been decades. I thought I should just reach out and give thanks to you. I know you might not have known or noticed the impact you had in my life, but I would like to rather tell it to you. Growing up as a black queer boy in South Africa is like an impala navigating itself through the jungle, let alone growing up in the hood. The hood lacks a point of reference, ultimately lacking inspiration." Oh gosh, these birds, they're competing with me. "I'm writing this email seated at the E.G. Malhab Library, reading an article by one of my lecturers, and I'm reminded of you, as I'm here because of the 17-year-old boy," well, he calls himself by the name which I don't want to divulge because I didn't get permission. Let's call him N. "I'm here because of a 17-year-old N who witnessed you pursuing your academics almost 10 years ago. Well, I'm doing my Bachelor of Arts degree in Media and Marketing, and in media there is a module called Cultural Studies, which looks at the society, its structures, and how media plays a role into the structuring of culture and who the media represents. And currently it unpacks representation. The importance of representation of marginalized people in the media space and in the society. It was not until I heard the news that you were going abroad that blew my mind, that someone that I personally knew, grew up knowing, is going abroad. Was that even possible for a black female in the hood, let alone going abroad because of education? Was that even real? There you were, and you did it. There and then I started looking at academics differently. I wanted to be like you. I wanted to pursue my academics just as further as you. And for that, I thank you so much. Having you as a point of reference made me believe that it is possible for someone like me to make it in life. Ngiyabonga kakhulu, Maxolo. Here I am many moons later doing just that and loving every aspect of academia, all because you followed your dreams and Baby Bear watched you do it and believed he could do it. The power of having a reference point. Thanking you once more." And then he signs off with his name. Yeah, so guys, I received this email from this guy who grew up in my neighborhood. I can't even say we grew up together because I was way ahead of him. He's like really almost like my next door neighbor. We were very close, actually. I guess we still are. It's just that we don't live in the same area anymore. We still are because we see each other every now and then when we are both in the hood at the same time. So the guy is queer. He's always been queer, but I guess as he's growing older, he's probably understanding himself more, and kind of being able to be comfortable with himself more, But for us, like as a neighbor, he's like kind of one of us, like, in the neighborhood, in the location. Your neighbors are really like some part of your family in one way or the other, So it was like the same case with him. So I would probably be like his bigger sister, although he didn't refer to me like that necessarily. But yeah, for me, he was Baby Bear. So this was like a nickname that I gave to him because we had such a good relationship. We had like very tight, strong, sweet relationship. I liked him, he liked me. Well, we liked him, he liked us. Because like I said, he's our neighbor, but actually his family, with his like together with his family, So yeah, so Baby Bear, that's him. He's the only person that I refer to as Baby Bear, and he knows this, which is why he actually brings it up. When I see him now, as old as he is, I still call him Baby Bear, and he smiles affectionately because he knows we go a long way back. But what was interesting, there's so many things that have been interesting for me about this email. Okay, so this email, I wasn't expecting it. He's never emailed me ever. Two, I haven't seen him in a long time. And I haven't seen him in a long time because I'm also in and out of the hood. He's also in and out of the hood himself. He's been traveling in and out of the city, in and out of the province as well, just hustling, just doing different things. And I didn't even know that now actually he's studying at Howard College. Like he says, when he was drafting this, he was seated at the library, the E.G. Malherbe library, the famous one, which we all kind of spent many years visiting. But then just by reading this email, I do want to encourage everybody else out there to say, be that positive reference point for somebody. Because for me, Baby Bear, I never even advised him. Because I spend a lot of time just advising people, especially younger people and people who want to study further and all this. I've never really advised him. I've never really mentored him. So for him, for me, for us, it was really, our relationship was purely like little brother, probably big sister. It was purely like neighbor, that kind of stuff. We never really spoke about the serious stuff, because even his hassles I know, because he's in my neighborhood. I know I would see him at some stage. He'll be on social media and all of that. But he's not somebody that I have because some people I dedicate my time in trying to groom them and trying to mentor them and trying to support them and guide them. Some voluntarily ask for my advice. Some I just openly offer it even without it being solicited. So it was very surprising actually for me, and also very humbling for me to hear him speak like this, actually telling it straight to me that actually, in addition to our big sister, little brother relationship that we had, the Baby Bear, this is Nomkosi, whatever that we had, he saw way much more than that big sister. He saw way much more than just a neighbor. And one thing I want to actually note, which he might not know himself, about that particular time when I went abroad, this particular time that he speaks about. So there was a newspaper article about me getting the scholarship to go abroad. And his grandfather, who is now late, his grandfather, I remember him vividly. He was also such a kind man. May his soul rest in peace. When the newspaper article came out, he complained. He told me that, Nomkosi, why are these people, because I'm from Inanda Newtown, and Inanda is the broader area, and the Newtown is the more specified area where actually I come from. So the grandfather of this guy, he complained to say, why are these people just saying that we are from Inanda, because you are not from Inanda, we are from Newtown. So for those who do not understand, I'll just make this a really simple example to say, maybe let's say the newspaper article said that I'm from Gauteng, whereas I was particularly from Tembisa or Alex, so the guy, Ubaba, was complaining, why are these people not making it specific that you're not just from the bigger area, but you are like our seed, you are our product. I'll never forget those words because they were very humbling. I was just I saw pride in him. I saw appreciation because he was my father and I was his daughter, although he was my neighbor, but our relationships in the township, but also in the black families. I really appreciated that, and those are the words that I'll never forget. And today, or rather last week, then I find out that his grandson actually saw something to copy in me. I'm very humbled, I'm very grateful, and I really want to encourage every one of us there, just that as we live our lives, we must be aware that people are looking at us, people are watching us, people are learning from us, and if we can be a positive point of reference from one person, imagine this is not, I would never target him because I target my students, I target people who come to me, but even if I was just living my own normal life on a daily basis, but he was focusing, he was looking at those things which make him today to look back and be thankful, and for him to take time and write this letter. Ngiyabonga kakhulu, baby bear. I love you and you know it, and I thank you for being able to actually write this note to actually probably encourage me and inspire me as well, but also as you're appreciating me. And I wish you all the best in all your studies, and I pray that you also become a positive point of reference for many people that you live with and for many people who are going to be coming after you. So in short, I just want to say thank you, but I really wanted to share with you guys this positive news, not only because I'm being praised in this space, but because you could also be that kind of a person that people speak about positively. And I mean, also I want to encourage that people do take time and acknowledge people, because it is inspirational. He could have just not said anything to me and I would not have known. And, it wouldn't even matter. But he decided to take time and write this beautiful note to me. And for that, I'm grateful. And I saw a reason for me to share it with the whole world, because I think it is beautiful. Thank you so much, baby bear. But most importantly, thank you to my community from in and the Newtown A. And thank you to my family. And thank you to everybody else who has been part of this beautiful and successful journey that I still am at. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next video.